Welcome everyone. We've got a new game today. Data Center was released yesterday, available on stream. So didn't play the demo. So we're going to give it a try and basically see what it's like. So let's start a new game. Okay, here we go. So this is our data center. So that's where obviously we build the racks and the servers and all that shenanigans. So what have we got? We've got no XP, no reputation. We've got 20,000 currency. We've got no income and they've got no expenses. So we've got a buy a rack, buy a switch, buy system X server. Right, buy rack and cable in the shop, mount rack. Okay, so shop. So we get buy one limb, buy a switch, buy a cabinet. It says patch panel, but I don't know if we're going to use it, and we're going to use blue. Use different colours, but we're going to get the blue one. That's all we can get at the moment. We can't unlock any others till we got the XP. But we'll get that in first, and then when we have the different ones built, we might well do different colours. Right, let's get this in. Right, so it says to build it there. Did we just not build it there? Because you really want to build it. We can't. Really want to build it there. So network switch we will put at the top. And the patch panel we will put underneath. The idea is going to run, depending on how many servers we put in, going to run the cables up the sides into the patch panel, then from the patch panel into the network switch. It'll just have got less cables going around. Right. So we need 40 IOPS. That's input, output per second, I believe. So we need System X servers, just the yellow ones. Don't need any reputation, which is good because we haven't got any. So 40,000, and let's go and have a look. How many can we get from each one? 5. So we're going to need 8 all in all. So we get another 7. Let's go and get the trolley, I suppose. Let's get the cable. Put it down now. What we're going to do, we're going to get all this connected up before we sign the customer. Oh, don't want to drop it on the floor, but it won't do us very good. Right, now I think I might build in a gap after so many. I don't know if the game needs you to have a gap, but I'm sure the gap should be in there for recording purposes. And it's not like I'm going to put any others in here. Right, it's the game of cable. So flip in there, flip in there, flip in there, and we go from there to there. And the next one. Okay, done this wrong. Can we take that one out? How do we take it out? Oh, remove cable will be that. And then we want to go okay, it's gone slightly wrong because the first one I put into the first gap. Didn't need to do that. Now, what we need to do now we open. Okay, we can't open it up until we sign them. So let's sign here then. We've done this bit already. Then we need to connect into there. And then we want to go. That will do. We don't connect that to anything else. So we need to turn everything on. So you want... Oh. I've got to reconnect that. I didn't see that cable up there. But go to there. And go to there. Go to there. Go to there. I'm trying to make... Oh dear, I don't know what I bought that space for. Oh well, never mind. That's money wasted. Right, so now we need to put that... Right now, so now we've got to know what the... subnet 172.16.19 172.16.19.2 because the first one is the one over there. Delete all that again. 172.16.19. Let's copy that, and that will be 3. Four. Oh, wrong. Keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, 6. Seven. 8. 9. Right. Sign more customers. Check requirements first. Prepare the service and then sign the customer. Yeah, see, I've already done that. Didn't mean to do that. End of life timer indicates how long hardware is safe. When someone runs out of server display, yellow warning mark. And I suppose you've got to re-replace it after that, which means you need to rewire it. So I can hire a technician, but also we've got no money yet, so there's no point doing that. So that one is all doing nicely. And it's cabled nice. The only mistake we made is we put this one into the first gap when really... Oh no, actually, I suppose that's okay. Yeah. Right, let's move this out of the way. We're making $4 a second. Oh. Right. Who's the next? The dad joke database. Can't do this while we've got enough reputation, so we can do this one. $80,000. So the last one was 40, wasn't it? And that was 8, so we're going to need 16. So I think 2 racks. We go there, there are 2 racks here and here. And then we probably won't bother doing this one. We will put the next one here opposite that rack. Try and make the cable run shorter. So let's go and buy 2 racks first of all and set the next racks up. So we're going to have 8 in each. Then I suppose we're going to need 2 network switches. 1 for each rack. 2 patch panels. And 8 servers. No, we want 16 servers, don't we? 9,900, just got enough for that. Does that stay open? Because if it does, I'd much prefer it to stay open. It does stay open until it's all unloaded. Good. So let's have the network switches first. Patch panel. Patch panel's pretty redundant. It just makes the cabling a bit neater. Not important, but we'll take it. You know, it does use up monetary resource, I suppose. So let's load up so 8 servers we want first. Nearly drove into the wall. Right, so let's do this one slightly different. Let's leave one gap first. I'm going to put them in groups of 2. Purely just for cooling purposes. I don't know if the game does anything for cooling, but I mean, weight distribution wise, it's probably not the best. Turn this around. Probably a bit quicker to do it without using the trolley, to be honest. I mean, my driving skills aren't great. Let's be perfectly clear about that. Just everything unloaded. Let's shut the bays door. Right. There is that. Oh, no, that's not level. Got to take that one out, reposition it. My OCD can't handle it otherwise. Oh, don't know what I've done that for. Right, okay, so Oh, I wasn't using different colour cable, wasn't I? Okay, so what if I could do this side up? And then, I mean, I probably could put it into that patch. But I'm thinking if we do... I might run a cable from that switch, put all the patch panels into that switch, run a cable from that near to there, and then just have one going into there. But let's plan for that. What they didn't do some sort of mini game for like terminating the ends of the cables or something. And if we run in the cable from into there, go into there, to there, and then to there. Not very. Why was it not very tight there? I don't like that. Let's try that again. That's a bit better. Right, and then we want to go from there to there to there. So what? So that's rack above rack 2. And we want to go to there. So let's sign them. So let's put that down. Let's put that down out of the way over here. Okay, missed the table. So that's looking all good. Why is that not? Okay, that is connected. I didn't think that was connected for a minute. Right, 100 to 12. 100 to 12. Right. Right, so let's do this side because you read from left to right. So let's do here. So 100. Let's copy that. button. Oh no, that's the wrong number. What an idiot. That should be 10. Now, so we've got $12 a second coming in now. So they're all okay. End of life, 3 hours 41. The end of life in these, 3 hours 56. So that's when it's going to go yellow. Don't mean to say it's going to be 40, but that's when I'll see it may start being affected. Okay, cool. So that's that one set up. So next customer. So I don't want to build on that rack there. What's this customer going to be? So it'll be this, say this cabinet here. Because I'm sure with these cabinets, if I need to, I can open them up, run cables along the back, and then obviously I can buy some wall space here if I need to. Just for now, I want to just spread them out a bit. So this one can go to here. So this is 100,000 IOPS. Oh my God, I could get one more in there. Right, 100,000 IOPS. So what we got? Unlock for 2200 XP. So we could, that's what we want doing here, unlock. We unlock that. What is it needs? So it only needs the yellow. 100,000. That's my network map. Nothing has gone down yet, which is good. I don't think we need anybody yet. Right, so we need 100,000 divided by. So we need to work out how many servers we're going to need now. Here's my calculator function. So 8 servers would give us 96. So we need 8. 8 of them and 1 of them. Eight of them and 1 of them. That's right, isn't it? Because 8, they're 12,000. That'd be 96. 96,000. Is that right? 8 servers at 12,000 speed. 96. And then we'll see 4,000 short be 1 of them. Okay, that's right. And then what I want to do, we need to get some more income first. So let's get a rack first. I'm sure we can build this from one rack. They're a bit bigger, aren't they? With the gaps, I'm sure we could do that in one server. So let's try the rack first. We haven't got enough money to buy everything in one hit. I think we could probably fit one more. Let's build it now. And then one rack and one patch panel would do. I think I need to adjust my controls. Let's make that'll be a zoom. Let's put a network switch at the top. We're going to need 9 connections and 1 to the rack. So that'd be fine. And then we want a patch panel. I did want to get another cable, didn't I? So let's... so that's the copper. These are fibre. No, okay, we'll stick to the blue. We should have enough on the blue. We try and do it on a different set of racks, but the next rack, next group of floor, next group of 4. What have I got? What have I got? There's another patch panel underneath, isn't there? What was at the bottom there? I think I've... didn't mean to buy that. If I've just bought that, that was a mistake. Let's put that on the table then. So let's start buying some of the racks. Let's buy 3 first. Not sure if I can get it all in one rack, you know. now we're going to need a second rack, aren't we? I'm wondering if I can use these. I don't really want to put anything different over there, so I could certainly put a rack at the bottom. That wouldn't be an issue, would it? Not enough money. Okay, so I've got to get one. Yeah, I'm not going to fit 8 of them in one go. So I could put one in each of these. And then we can run clips down that side. Let's see how that would work. We'd go in there, go into that clip, Let's put that into there, and we can go from there to there, there to there. Into there. Does that make sense, what I've done there? And we can repeat that all the way through. Going to the end one, that's because it's out the way then. That's looking okay at the moment. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't bother cabling up this one for a minute because that'll be the last one. So we need another 4 of these, which I think we worked out we could get that in okay. We just need to let the money come in first. There's no penalties yet, which is good. Only thing is waiting for this money to roll in. BCXP is going up as well. Don't need any of that, so we'll unlock that for the next group. What I mean by the next group is, obviously you've got this group of 4 here, or group of 5 it should be. We're going to start this group of 4. We're going to leave a cabinet. The one cabinet opposite this is this one. We'll open this cabinet up and we will make these ones with a black cable. There's 2 cabinets there, which we can obviously use. We can then run through to this wall here. See, I've already opened up the wall there by mistake. So we can have racks behind. Again, we can run them in a different colour over the top to there. Right, we can now get another one of these. I'm not going to bother using the trolley when I can only get one at a time. I need 3 more, so I really want to leave a gap somewhere between them. Okay, that's flush. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could hopefully you can get a space in between them. Hit 3 in that gap. I'm not going to start messing around and start counting the holes. I'm hoping that we could get, or have at least have a gap at the bottom. Again, I don't want to wire these up just yet. I can't use a coffee machine while we're waiting. I mean, I could have probably renamed switches so I know what's what. Yeah, see, look, I could have renamed them. That might have made it a bit easier. Yeah, see that should be okay. Come on, money, come on, so I can get the next server. I'm gonna wait for this to tick over so we can get the next one. There's any way you can make more money. know that network switch is off, that's fine. Okay, we can now get the next server. One, two, three, four, five, six, two more. I'm sure we'll be able to fit a gap in there. So I'm not going to wire it up until I've got them all in. So I really do want to leave a ventilation gap between them. Not sure you got to, but what I would like to do. Just looking here the way it's going to work. So we've got 3 coming in. We'd have 1 coming in, 3 going out to each one. That's fine. That should work. I'm hoping anyway. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more in that gap. Yeah, that'd be fine. Bit of nice gap in between each one. Again, well, you don't need to. I mean, if thinking about it, if you did another way, you could have switches all in one cabinet. And if a decent cable tied in at the back, that would work. Right, let's get ready to get the next one. Waiting. Just waiting for this money to tick up. 300 more credits. It doesn't say what denomination the money's in. The XP's going up as well. I know is you get XP per second, obviously, the more you've got going on, so that's good. Right, nearly got enough money for the next one. Right, that van comes in a long way, doesn't it? Unmount rack, turn off rack positions. Don't know what that means. I'm not going to press it just in case. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more server to go in that gap, and we're all cushy. And then we can wire these ones up, sign our customer. Let's move this blooming trolley out of the way. What's the end of life looking at for all these? Got plenty of time yet. Look, over 3 hours. Yeah, one more rack in there. Now we've got 2 ports on here. I don't know if putting an extra cable would make it any quicker. Right, come on, we need one more server. We need 1,000 currency, so we're not far off. Nearly there. Last server in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll see if we need to move it about, and then we can put the last of the cables in. So, what is the layout? One, 2, 3, 4. Cable 65, and then below it's cable 2. Yes, that's fine too. I was looking. If it was 1, 2, 3, 4 along the top, we could have done things slightly different, but that's fine. And then we need to run one cable to the cabinet, put one cable in there. Right, got enough money now for the last server. This will probably be the last one in this episode. We'll get this customer up and running before we leave it for the day, and then come back tomorrow to continue. Okay, so there's probably one gap too much there, but that's fine. I can live with that. That's looking good to me. The problem was where we bought that wall, that used up a lot of money. We clicked on it by mistake. Right, so let's get this connected up. So that's fine. So we should just be able to run one cable from that port to the cabinet, and then that should feed everywhere. So let's sign the customer. Is this the cabinet we wanna? Yeah, we might as well go in this cabinet, mightn't we? While I've crouched. Right, so let's put the cable in. Not got much cable left on that now. Why did that fall on the floor? Right, so let's make sure that everything's okay. Let's turn everything on and pray for the best. Right, so let's just... What's the gateway? 69.214. 69.214. 69 point... Got to delete all that. I can see I've never remembered this. 69.2 dot. Let's copy that. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. So let's just make sure everything seems to be okay. So it's going in there. It's coming out. These cables going there and follow the purple over to each of those racks. Goes to the bottom. That good. They got nice and neat. Right, so the next one would start here. So we'll go to this cabinet for that one. Let's have a look. 12,000 IOPS. And we need 30. So reputation's fine for them all. I'm not going to jump. I'm just going to go through one at a time. The 12,000 IOPS, 120,000. Sorry. So that's going to be 10 servers, wasn't it? So 10 of those servers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doing probably for 5s, we need 2 racks to go here. That'll be the same sort of setup we got. We'll have 5 of these in each. I'm not worried about cramming as much in as possible. Or what I could do is, I mean, we've got, what was it? If I move that one down, there was a double gap there. No, I'm not going to fit 6 unless I take away the gaps. We've got 2 racks of 5 in. But that will be for the next episode. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and follow. If you're watching live on Twitch, and if you're watching on the old YouTubes, on the catch-ups, you could like and follow there. I would appreciate it. If you need to, you can go to the website, which is displayed on your screen, and on there you will find all the playlists of all the games we play. So you can click on any of them, and it will take you directly to the correct YouTube site. So once again, thank you for joining me. We'll be back later on with another game, and this will be back tomorrow. So until then, take care.